This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and today's topic is, what are the income requirements for marriage-based immigration to the United States?
Visa Coach. Fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I am known for the personal, one-on-one relationship that we share. That's you, me, and your partner as we work together as a team to overcome the many challenges of immigration. Please don't risk your happiness. Don't go this course alone. Alone, it's far too easy to make mistakes that cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Do just, pick up the phone and speak with me directly so that you and I can get to know each other. This is the complimentary case evaluation I talk about later. If we are compatible, that'll be the beginning of our beautiful relationship, to get you the immigration approvals that you need. Now, this is what two of my clients, Nasser and Khairun, had to say. Khairun comes from Tanzania, and I helped her get her spouse visa and green card. I contacted Mr. Fred Wall for some advice about myself going to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, to meet my fiancée for marriage for the first time. After careful research online and pages of reviews and fees, I decided to become a client. First off, the fees were reasonable compared to the kind of services I was getting. Secondly, this man, that's me, always answers the phone or email with any questions that I have. I would like to send a huge thank you to his amazing secretary every time I called, which was a lot. She knew exactly who I was and had correct answers for me. Mr. Wall set up a private website with step-by-step instructions on how to get a spousal visa successfully. I applied for a spousal visa for my wife to come to the U.S., and from start to finish, VisaCoach made me feel comfortable and confident about the whole visa process. After a year has passed, my wife is now joining me in sunny California. Well, Nasser and Khairun, you are very most welcome. Now, let's talk about the income requirements for marriage-based immigration to the United States. In order to successfully petition for your spouse or fiancé to come to the USA or obtain a green card after marriage, you, the U.S. sponsor, must demonstrate to immigration that you have, enough income coming in to support your spouse and household. The minimum financial requirement is that you must have income equal to and preferably more than 100% of the poverty income level where you live to be eligible to sponsor a fiancé visa, and over 125% of the poverty level to be eligible for a spousal visa or adjustment of status. Each year, the Department of Health and Human Services publishes their poverty guidelines. And the new poverty guidelines for 2018 have risen about $200 from last year. So as of March 2018, for residents in the continental U.S., the financial eligibility requirements for permanent residency are as followed. Required annual income for a fiancé visa, $16,460 if two persons in the family, $20,780 for three, $25,100 if four persons in the household. For each additional person, add $4,320. The required annual income for a spousal visa or green card, remember it's 125%, is $20,575 for two persons, $25,975 for three, and $31,375 for four persons in the family. And for each additional person, add $5,400. Now, the financial eligibility thresholds are lower for active military and higher for residents of Hawaii and Alaska. Proving your income. Now, normally you provide your most recent federal tax return, 3 to 6 pay stubs showing your year-to-date earnings, plus a letter from your employer confirming your job and what your expected annual pay is. Now, if your income might be low, but you have money in the bank, your cash assets can be used as an alternative for annual income. Now, cash assets are assets which can be easily converted, read that as sold, to cash. For example, stocks, bonds, certificates of deposit, cash in the bank. Now, you may have a lot of other assets such as your car, boat, coin collection, business, or investment property, but because these cannot be easily turned to cash, immigration will not accept them as alternatives to annual income. The one exception to an asset that is hard to convert but can be counted is your home. If the market value of your home is higher than your mortgage, you may use the difference, the equity, just like a cash asset. Now, $5 of cash assets is the equivalent of $1 of annual income. So for example, a retired fiancé visa sponsor living in California who's got no income, no dependents, would need to have, well, 5 times $16,460 or $82,300 in cash to qualify for the fiancé visa. Alternatively, a combination of income and assets will work. For example, if the sponsor's income is $10,000 per year, then he should have $32,300 cash or convertible assets to qualify. So we do the math, 16,460 minus 10 gives him a shortfall of 6,460 times 5, 32,000. Now, what if you don't have enough income or assets? Well, in that case, you can ask a relative or friend to act as a joint sponsor. Just like buying a car, your joint sponsor could co-sign your loan. Now, when a joint sponsor is used, the size of the household increases. The combined household for the financial calculations would include the household size of the sponsor combined with the household size of the co-sponsor. For example, a college student is petitioning for his fiancée, asks his father to joint sponsor. So both the college student and the father would each complete an affidavit of support. Now, the student's household is just 2 persons, himself and his fiancée. But the father's household would be father, mother, and the 2 siblings still living at home. So the combined household would be 6 persons. And the combined income of both sponsor and joint sponsor would have to be, well, $33,740 or more. Now, a joint sponsor can be used for any spousal visa or adjustment of status petition and can be used for most fiancé visa petitions. But not all consulates allow the use of a joint sponsor for a fiancé visa. For example, Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Nigeria do not. So if you are applying for a fiancé visa and need a joint sponsor, well, before filing your petition, it's best that you contact the consulate directly and confirm whether the consulate policies permit the use of a financial joint sponsor or not. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now please like or add your comments to this video, and then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it is full of tips and advice on marriage-based immigration, and it's free of charge. And when you sign up, you get 2 free ebooks that I've written, 120 K1 visa interview practice questions, and 5 things you must know before starting your visa. Finally, when you are ready to get started, call for your complimentary case evaluation and speak with me directly.
Before starting on your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free case evaluation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love could join you. Visa Coach's friendly advice and support might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free evaluation today.